I would sit down and I would actually write a bit of a script. So what I would do if I was a locum pharmacist is I would create some sort of a script, and obviously you need to do what you think is best, but generally I would write something down, and when I go in the morning, I'd be like, hi guys, I'm Muhammad Arshad, the locum pharmacist. Oh, like, hi, how are you? I'm okay, good, how are you? Can I just talk to you 2 minutes? And I would just be like, after the niceties are done, I'm like, look, I do locum in loads of places. I've done hundreds of different locations and stuff like that. Sometimes in the day we have issues, sometimes we have this and that. So in order for it to be the best possible day, usually, we do things like this, we do things like this. If there's anything I can do to help you, if I need something, I'll come to you. Is that okay? Do you have any questions? Do you want to do something differently? Like this and that. If you set the expectation correct at the start of the relationship, it makes everything that comes after it much easier. But if you don't do that and there's nothing set at the start, then afterwards people are like, I didn't know and I wasn't supposed to be there, and you're only there for a day, right? So in the morning, you might, if you don't even talk about it, you might even do a cheeky one and have like a sheet or a checklist or something and go, look, whenever I locum somewhere, I always like the team and us to get along really well. So I just have this sheet. If you just read through it, it'll just tell you how we can get the best out of the day and stuff. If there's anything you need help from me, if there's anything extra you need, then feel free to let me know. First of all, they might think it's like, what's this guy doing? How is he, right? But then on another level, they might think this guy's very professional. He's very serious about his work and the way he does it. And also he's very clear at communicating what he wants and how he wants to do it. So that's the kind of route that I would go down, where I would set the expectation correctly during the day. And then when you speak up later in the day because there's an issue, there's no problem, because they already know that, look, this guy said this is how we do things. If there's an issue, he's going to communicate. So he's just communicating. And then you can even reference it from before. So you could say, like, in the morning when I started, I was saying that if there's something that comes up, then it's really important that we communicate. One of the things I found is that when you're dispensing or speaking to customers, XYZ, XYZ. And I just want to share that with you so that, it helps you in your future as well. But also maybe for the rest of the day, we can do XYZ. Yeah, because then once you set those expectations, every place becomes quite similar and you have a routine. Because remember, you're doing this every day, so you're very experienced at this whole thing. Whereas for them, it might be like a hardly ever thing that they do. And that's what you can kind of build upon. You can say, look, I do locum every single day. I've worked with lots and lots of different teams. And sometimes we've had really good teams and good days, and we've had bad teams and bad days. And I think the things that really helped us to have good days was actually doing this and this and this. And of course, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to serve the patients and help you guys. And as a team, I want us to do really well, all that kind of stuff. So you could even just say, look, I was supposed to work 8 hours. It's been 9 hours now. So, maybe that's too much or whatever, right? But if it's intangible things, like, for example, there's me and the pharmacist, and then there's someone else, and then we're getting the pharmacist to do all the work, which is not pharmacist work. Again, you got to see what your vibe is like, because you might think, there's only 2 hours in the day left, not really worth bringing up. Or you might think, like it's only a small 5-minute task. I'll do it for the sake of Allah. It's just done and it's okay. If I was working with a pharmacist and I knew that they're doing something wrong, and I knew that my advice is going to help them, I would actually tell them that. And I would say it to them in the morning that sometimes, we're only spending a day together, but if I see something that can help you develop, I will let you know, and I hope you're not going to mind. If you prefer I don't say it to you, you can let me know now. But a lot of the times I see sometimes in situations where the team is doing something which is detrimental to the pharmacy or to the patients. And so if I see something like that, I will of course let you know. If you don't want me to let you know, no problem, just tell me that. But I will let you know. And then that way, when you tell them, oh, by the way, I saw the way you were doing that. That was really good, but you really need to make sure you're doing this and this, otherwise it's going to cause problems. And then they expect it. They know who they're working with,